Yo, my dudes, what's going on? David here, and welcome to another reaction. This episode, we are diving into the highly anticipated That 70s Show Season 1, Episode 10, called Sunday Bloody Sunday. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the series. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes actually early over there as well. But with that being said, fasten your seatbelt. Let's ride. 1976. Oh, we're shooting hoops? Okay, Kelso.
Kelso, this is another word. I believe that's H-O-R.
Ah, you are a whore.
No, the game is horse. Oh. I don't have to worry about Jackie anymore because I'm breaking up with her.
Oh my god. Literally says this every episode.
No, I am. I'm breaking up with her. Hey,
You've been
where's
picking your
Fez?
moments since the beginning. Woo! Hey!
That's that whore.
Woo! Let's go.
Aren't the waffles extra delicious this wonderful morning?
Did you quit smoking again?
And why do you ask, little one?
Well, you're kind of talking like Snow White, so I figured.
Eric,
Which is great. I really want you to quit.
seems like Uncle Paul broke his ankle and she's going to church with us today.
No.
Not. It's Paul's turn to take her.
Well, like I said, he broke his ankle.
Broken ankle, whatever, it's his turn.
Little kitty ain't
The
with
man
it.
is injured.
Okay,
She ain't with it. She ain't with it.
I will just take a chicken out of the freezer.
Well, it's just the
Hold
way
it! Hold it! Hold it!
Well, first of all, Eric, I'm the one who says hold it. When you pay the bills, you get to say hold it. Now get in the car, because we're going to church and we're going to have a damn nice Sunday.
Well, you're damn right. Just try and stop me.
Damn.
Jeez,
Alrighty then.
Mom.
So, Kitty,
Got the
Eric
Ray-Bans.
tells me that you quit smoking.
Yes, I did quit, and I feel great.
Well, good for you, dear.
Over the top. That's how it does feel, though.
Thank you so much for helping me quit such a filthy, disgusting, soothing, delicious habit. Oh, God, I can't do this. No, I'm fine. Amen.
Dear God, I don't mean to bother you on your day off, but I promised to help out with Grandma, and I have a term paper due tomorrow. So if you could either get her to leave early today or burn down the school tomorrow. I mean, either or. God's
Either
choice.
or.
It'll really
Either
help
or.
me out, man. God, Lord. Amen.
Donna, Foreman wants the Hallmark card family.
The what?
You know, Grandma comes over.
Yes, I love these.
To my mother-in-law on this beautiful Sunday. Your smiling face, your kind embrace has made my home a happy place. And I'm so happy you're the one to whom I gave my loving son.
And I'm so happy you're both happy, because otherwise life would be crappy.
Damn it, Eric. Quit hiding from your grandmother. She's old. She could die. Now move it.
I thought she was in the bathroom.
False alarm.
False alarm.
grandmother. We can do this.
Thanks.
All right, how many words does he have?
His name, the date, the class.
That's it.
He's screwed.
That is why I do my homework on
On Saturday.
This is a moment, Kelso. Pick it.
Pick the moment.
I did the same paper last year in history. I think I got an A. You want me to go home and get it?
Let me think. Yeah?
Hold on, Donna. Jackie, we need to talk about this whole situation.
No, not yet.
Jackie, why don't you go ahead?
We need her. We need that paper.
Do not break up with her yet. You understand me?
I hope you're hungry, yet the chicken will be done soon.
I can't eat chicken. You know I have an irritable bowel.
Just next time, don't tell her, kitty. Dang.
I'll rub your feet.
Why would you allow this woman into your house?
Wonderful boy. Oh, look how thin you are. Is your mother feeding you enough? You should come and live with me.
No.
Oh,
it was just
yeah,
on
Red's
my way
out
to
of
the
here.
garage to fix this.
Oh.
Eric, are you down here?
Nope.
He's not down here, Mrs. Foreman.
Donna, good. Why don't you come up and eat with us? I need all the help I can get. Not you, Stephen. Grandma doesn't like you.
It's a good thing.
Lucky bastard.
Well, what am I supposed to eat?
Oh, help yourself to the deep freeze.
The deep freeze.
But everything's frozen. And I have a dryer.
Why is he being sarcastic?
Thank you, honey.
They really are great, Mrs. Foreman.
We have them whenever Grandma comes over, because Mom knows how much she loves them. Right, Grandma?
They make me sick. I'm allergic to dairy.
You can break up with her now.
You know, I'm tired of everybody trying to tear me and Jackie apart.
What?
Moron, every day you say you're breaking up with her.
Well, you guys don't know her like I do.
Jeez.
It's not just about fooling around.
No.
But, Mom, we don't smoke.
Cut the crap, Eric. I am a nurse. I know that 1 in 5 teenagers smoke. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
Now, I'm going to close my eyes. And when I open them,
I'd.
there had better be a cigarette between these 2 fingers. Come on, people, hop 2.
I'd.
Thank you. Light. Well, we shouldn't leave your poor little foreign friend up there alone with Grandma.
Exactly. Fez. Oh, screw you guys.
It's kind of nice down here. About 25 years ago, your father was dating this very attractive, well-to-do woman that your grandma liked, and he married me instead. And she never forgave me.
That bitch.
Ahora, papi Sisi con el grande tango. ¡Vamos!
Oh, man. Alrighty, well, that is season 1, episode 10 of That 70s Show. And this show, man, this show is something else, to say the least. I'm glad you guys recommended me to watch it, because I probably never would be watching it if it weren't for you guys. When it comes to this episode in particular, though, I would probably give it 6-7 range. The show itself is enjoyable regardless. The characters themselves are enjoyable regardless. Then it just becomes a little bit of like the story and what they're talking about and the funniness factor. And in here, in this episode at least, it wasn't. And again, I could be completely biased now because I'm so Team Fez that if he's not in the episode as often as I want him to be, then I get a little bummed out. But I just think overall as an episode, it was okay. It was fine. Anywhere from okay to good. I couldn't see somebody saying this is their favorite episode ever. That'd be a real reach. But nonetheless, it's a solid, again, okay, above average, good episode. We get in this episode, it is obviously, we start off on Saturday and they're playing horse. That was probably like some of the funnier parts of it. Kelso misses a shot and he has HOR. And so obviously Fez makes a joke about it and says he's a whore. And then as they're talking about, because then Jackie says something about having to do homework on Saturday. And then as they're talking about, like, you know, that Fez hits a shot from way out, way further back from where Kelso was shooting, and he makes it. And then he said he makes another joke about like make that whore or something like that. But then we get more of Kelso trying to, well, always claim. Almost every episode he claims he's going to break up with Jackie. So just as frustrated as they were when he said it, I was as well, and I'm sure most of us were. Just Jackie is one of those characters, at least so far in the seasons, this first season. She's just annoying. She's just not. She just doesn't seem like their age, and so I guess that's what her character is supposed to be. She's supposed to be this like annoying, bossy girlfriend, and so he brings it up again, obviously, and then. They're having a discussion because obviously over breakfast, Red gets a call. They're, talking about because the mom, Kitty was she made breakfast for Eric and she was acting real weird. She was acting very Snow White, like he said, like just very, and so he was like worried. I thought they had already had the call prior because of that. She was like trying to be all, on her best behavior. But no, actually the call happens while they are eating. And so I guess Paul was supposed to take their grandmother, Red's mom, to church, but he couldn't because he broke his ankle, hurt his ankle. And so obviously Kitty is not very fond of Grandma Foreman. I don't think there's probably anyone that is fond of Grandma Foreman. I can tell you one thing for sure. If you are dating someone and your parent doesn't necessarily, not even dating someone, if you are married to someone and, a parent of yours or, any family member of yours that, doesn't agree with it or doesn't like it, like you wouldn't be welcome to my house. I mean, that's just the way I see it. If you don't at least respect my wife, then I don't want you over my house. You know what I mean? And so I know this is in the 70s, so I know it's probably a lot different back then. But like to me, you're gonna at least respect someone that I chose to marry and all that good stuff. And so I couldn't do it, man. It'd be one of those moments that I like as Red should like sit his mom down and like, listen, like you need to act right and treat Kitty right, or you're not welcome here and you will only see me whenever I decide to go over your house, which is probably never anyways. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, it's like, it's extremely like disrespectful. But anyways, she then starts to worry once Red says that they're taking her to church. And so Kitty, starts being upset, takes the ham out of the stove, or the oven, takes the ham out of the oven, takes chicken out of the freezer, and she's like slamming things, and she's obviously upset. And we then, she starts complaining because apparently everything she does wrong. And so she, if she's cooking ham, her Grandma Foreman doesn't like ham. Even now that she cooked chicken, Grandma Foreman wanted ham. You know what I mean? So she's just like this naggy, older lady. And so she does. I mean, nobody wants to be around that. And so they then go to church. They do a little funny little skit where they're, praying, and they all have their individual like little praying moments. So that was really funny. And then, we find out that Eric has a paper that needs to, it's going to be due on Monday, and he held it off on Saturday because he wanted to do it on Sunday, because really, who does their homework on Saturday? And so the whole time he's trying now to, spend time with his grandma so that everyone's happy, he realizes like, I got to do my paper as well. And so he's trying to find this balance. And so grandma takes a bathroom break, and he thought he had 20-30 minutes to do so, like his paper at least, and start it, and he couldn't because it was a false alarm that Red said. And so he then tells his buddies, hey, I gotta write this paper. I literally don't know what else to do. So Donna, obviously being Donna, says we'll help you out. They then read the paper and what he got done already. He literally only had his name, the date, and the class. And so apparently people, I never did this, but apparently people use that as words. So that's crazy. But anyways, and so he has this 1,000-word essay that he has to come up with. And so the whole time they're kind of like trying to think about it. Meanwhile, Jackie mentions that this is why I do my homework on Saturdays, blah, 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 blah. And so obviously Hyde is just like over it. He's like, Kelso, pick your moment. This is your moment right now. Take it. And so Kelso, you know, like he always does, gets all right, I'm going to do it. Gets into, starts talking to Jackie. And then Jackie goes, wait, you know, I had a paper last year that I did about the 3 branches of government. And so, of course, Donna comes to the rescue, tells Kelso, nope, you can't break up with her yet. It's not time. We need her. And then they go out, whatever. They go to get the paper. Then Hyde's talking about how he knows about the 3 branches of government or whatever. And so he can write the paper. And then as Donna opens the door, instead of them going to get the paper, they're just making out like they usually are, Kelso and Jackie. And so Donna's like, just go get the paper or whatever. And so pretty much the whole rest of the episode, it's Donna and Hyde trying to, you know, basically come up with this essay. And so Hyde's getting into like a lot of details, talking all his like stuff about his 3 branches of government. And so Donna's like, no, I'm not writing any of that. That's just ridiculous. We'll use an encyclopedia or something. Then Eric eventually gets back down there and he finds out that all they've done is added a middle name that isn't even his middle name. So it's like he went from 7 words to now he has 9 words, I guess. And so, I mean, throughout the episode, it was fine. It just wasn't, I mean, it wasn't like the disco episode way back when we watched that, or it wasn't like, but it's fine. It's good. If you like the show and you like the characters, then this is a good, solid episode. You know, like I said, 6-7 range. But there's so much, there's so many episodes, so many seasons of this thing. Like, you're going to have the 6-7s. It's just how it goes. But I mean, I still enjoy the show, obviously. I still enjoyed this episode. And I mean, it is what it is. But basically, the episode ends with Kitty smoking again, which sucks. She then explains the reasoning behind why Red's mom doesn't like her in particular. And so, to me, what sucks about that is that, you know, your son made the decision. It's not like she did anything to, you know, force Red to marry her. He simply, you know, obviously fell in love with her and wanted to marry her. So it's not her fault. You can't hold this grudge against her. But anyways, Eric then makes a comment like, you know, that bitch, because I'm obviously guessing that means, you know, Eric wouldn't be here if Kitty and Red weren't together, obviously. And so he's obviously upset about that. But I mean, it was, like I said, an okay episode. I would have rather not had Fez paired up with Grandma Foreman. It's not anything towards Grandma Foreman. It's just, I like Fez so much. And I think Fez around the friends is just amazing and so much fun. It just bums me that this episode wasn't as Fezzy as I usually like it to be. But that is this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. But that is all the time I have for today. Thank you guys. Be ease.